What kind of a rack system do you need to grow microgreens? Welcome back for another video to Recalibrate with Nate, and I thank you again for joining me for another video in this playlist series, which I will put the link for this playlist series in the description box below, as well as the link for the plant-based bundle that only has a few days left before it is gone forever. So be sure to check that out, or even just grab it. If you have peeked in at all, you will know that this is a deal that you do not want to have pass up. There's nearly $9,000 worth of products in there, over 200 different products you're getting, all for $50. You're getting my full Microgreens course, as well as my Dude Food book and my book Alive, talking about the health benefits and the power of sprouts and microgreens, as well as 5 of Lissa's books in there. There's over $200 worth of our products alone in this bundle, as well as near 200 other products, all for $50. So you do not want to miss this. Like I said, there's only a couple days left. It ends on November 28th. So be sure to click the link below if you have not grabbed your bundle yet. You don't want to miss this deal. At least go into the website to see what is all in there. You will be blown away at the value that is stacked inside this bundle. And I'll also put in the link in the description box below our links for our books, which are 60% off for a short period of time for Black Friday and Boxing Day. So if there are some books that you're looking for that aren't in the plant-based bundle, you can grab those right now for 60% off. All right, so let's get into this video talking about the rack system. What kind of a rack do you need to grow microgreens? Well, if you've tuned into some of the other videos on this playlist, you will understand that really all you need is some recycled containers and a windowsill or a shelf to basically put your microgreens on to get some natural sunlight to grow. It's not necessary to have a rack system, something like this, to grow microgreens. This is kind of a luxury in a way, and it's a way that we were able to kind of step our game up and grow more microgreens in a smaller amount of space. So what this rack is it's just the NSF wire shelving system, which I will link that in the description box below as well. The link for the rack is in my Microgreens course, along with any of the other items that I've been talking about in this video series. Everything is linked in the Microgreen course. But that's all it is. It's just a wire shelving system. Now, we picked this one up on sale at Costco. I think it was $100, and it's really nice. It comes with 6 shelves. It's 18 inches deep. It's 4 feet long and 72 inches tall. So it's a pretty nice system, and it does come with 4 caster wheels as well as the blunt bottoms. So you could put the blunt bottoms on and then put the rack somewhere and it stays there. But what's nice is here in our office, we've got a hardwood floor, so I can actually roll this rack around. Actually, the floor in our entire place is hardwood, so when someone comes to stay here with us, I actually just roll this out into the living room and put it up against the wall out there, plug in the timer box, and it grows right out in the living room, and that way I can set up the extra bed here in the office. Now, we live in kind of a smaller place. It's only a 2-bedroom place just for Lissa and I, but when we do have guests, it's really nice because I can just roll the whole garden right out into the living room. Now, I've seen people use different kinds of racks. Some people have different kinds of shelves. There's plastic shelves. Really, if using your imagination, all you really need is a shelving system, and it really works to have around anywhere from 10 to 12 inches in between those shelves, and that's enough space for your light as well as for your microgreen trays. The distance between the microgreen and the light, you only really need about anywhere from 6 to maybe 10 inches at most between your light and your microgreens. So maybe you have a bookshelf or a shelving system laying around your house that you could use just to throw a couple of trays on. And like we covered in the light section of this playlist series, you don't necessarily need any kind of special light. I know that Home Depot and Lowe's and some different hardware stores sell some LED lights different lengths. So you could even just put some LED lights different lengths depending on your shelf system. Maybe your shelving system is only 2 feet long. You could possibly find some lights that would fit. You could zip tie or glue or fasten somehow to that shelving system that are 2 feet long as well. That way you're getting the most light for that particular shelf. I've seen some other growers use cinder blocks and pallets just to make different shelves, using the pallet system and the cinder blocks, kind of stacking it, and this is out in their greenhouse. So you can get really creative in ways on how you can build a vertical system. But that's what's so cool about growing microgreens, as well as some different edible flowers, or even doing starts for your garden and different herbs, is you don't need very much space, so you can really get creative with the rack system that you're using. But I love the concept of vertical farming. Vertical farming, right? Because you're growing vertically. It doesn't take up much space. This thing only sticks off the wall 18 inches. It's 4 feet long, like I was saying, so it's not very big. Now, what I have on the actual shelf is these shelf liners. See, it's just a shelf liner, and they're pre-cut. They have the nice little bevel around each 4 corners to fit around the legs, and it really makes it nice just to put that on your shelf. If you get the wire rack system, it makes it nice because it catches any debris or any seed holes that might fall off. Makes it really nice and easy to clean. So we did get the shelf liners, which makes it really nice as well. So you can't really go wrong with buying a system like this. Like I said, the NSF I think is the brand, and there's different systems out there, different companies making different wire shelving systems. But yeah, like I said, we saw this on sale at Costco and we're like, oh, that would work perfect to do like a vertical garden. So we just nabbed it, and it really has altered our whole grow space in here. It's very nice and clean and efficient in so many ways. The lights that we use mounted real clean on there. The fans that we got mounted real clean on there. And like I said, all I have to do is unplug the timer from the wall, and I can roll this thing right out into the living room or move it around in here if I want to sweep or clean up the floor. So it makes it really, really handy. So what I'll do is I'll link the racks as well as the shelving liners in the links in the description box below as well for you. And if you do get the plant-based bundle, you'll have my Microgreens course. Everything is linked in there as well. And we do have an affiliate with Amazon. That's where we have these linked. So we do get a little percentage if you do purchase through our particular link, which is kind of nice. But like I said, you don't need a rack system to grow microgreens. They will grow pretty much wherever. If you've got a little space on your kitchen counter, or if you've got one of those nice little inset windows in your kitchen, you can grow them just like that. They will grow no matter what. Really, they grow amazingly. But giving them a little extra care, a little extra love, maybe a little extra light, some good air circulation, they will grow really hardy. So the biggest thing is not to overthink this process. If you've watched the other videos, say the videos on the trays, you know, you can grow in just some recycled containers. The biggest thing is just to get some seed, get a little soil, toss it in there, give it a little water, and just throw it on the windowsill and watch these things grow. They are amazing. But when you start to kind of create a palette for them and want more of them, you can kind of up your game, up your system, and build something like this. Or if you even want to turn it into a business, there's people out there selling courses on how to turn a tower like this into a business. I know people that are making $500 a week off of a tower this big, selling to farmers markets and grocery stores, as well as direct to customer. Now, I've toyed with that idea. Lissa and I both have kind of toyed with that idea a little bit, but we just enjoy growing them for ourselves, drying them out when we can't finish them all, and grinding them up into powder and using them for our own meals. So either way, microgreens are amazing in so many ways, and I hope this inspires you to really kind of get your system going, or maybe you're already growing and you're just tuning into this video because it, you know, the algorithms pulled it up. So welcome, glad to see you here, and we can all help each other grow more, and that's really the whole objective here, is just to learn to grow more and just have fun doing this kind of stuff. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure you check out the plant-based bundle going on for a few more days. Like I said, over 200 products, totaling nearly $9,000 worth of products for $50. You can't go wrong. Those will be linked in the description box below. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next one. Love you.